Pick up your handbag, honey. You've done for the week. Worked hard and you've earned all your money. Now fun's what you seek. You catch the bus home to where you live. As you look out the window and see people like you and me, we're rushing around for a pound to spend to make most of the weekend. Open your handbag, honey, and put on your mask. Mind your mascara's not running. You've got to work fast, 'cause you're meeting the girls in town tonight. As you look out the window and see people like you and me, we're rushing around for a pound to spend to make most of the weekend. Pick up your handbag, honey. You've danced all night, but the drink has taken your money, and now you've been shite. Taxi ride home to where you live. As you look out the window and see people like you and me, we're rushing around for a pound to spend to make most of the weekend. Open your eyelids, honey. It's time to get up. Work again for some more money, but you're really fed up. You put the card into the slot and the week begins. Then you look out the window and see people like you and me. We're rushing around for a pound to spend to make most of the weekend. And then you look out the window and see people like you and me. We're rushing around for a pound to spend to make most of the weekend, to make most of the weekend. You can't wait for the weekend.
See over the tops of ride, the silence on the hillside, the ghosts of miners and the porters on the back waters of Perseverance Road. Oh yeah. The Romans, they came to this land, leaving their holes in the ground. They dug for treasure terracotta found, to send to Olican or Barcum bound. see over the top ride the silence on the hillside, the ghosts of miners and the potters on the back waters of Perseverance Road. In 1700, black gold was found. The old gin pits was sunk in the ground. So from Hull, Hell and Halifax, the good Lord delivered me. See over the tops ride, the silence on the hillside, the ghosts of miners and the potters on the back waters of Perseverance Road. Oh, yeah. And the last country potter dug the coal and clay. Isaac Button worked to turn a day, and now his ghost works the moorland inn. It sups his ale and drinks his gin. Yes, see over the tops ride, the silence on the hillside, the ghosts of miners and the potters on the back waters of Perseverance Road.
Just out of Kendal there's a ridge with a mushroom where walkers and dreamers can shelter from the rain. The rim picks out the fountains, hills and dales and mountains, and something always draws me there again. You can see the Morecambe Bay sands, the hills of the Lakelands, you can see the M6 glowing and the boiling Irish Sea. You can look back through the ages, flip back through your life's pages. The past points its finger back at me. When I go high upon the mushroom again, you wouldn't think a place like this could bring such pain. You can see so far it's painful to recall regrets you have for things you did before. I can see across the water to the minarets of Bosnia, the knife hills round Zagreb, white islands in the sea, the boxy orthodoxy of the churches of Serbia. These lands were once a home to me, but I left this land of foment before trouble turned to torment. I left the girl I loved there with problems of her own. Like some imperial despot, I came, I saw, I conquered, but left Natasha suffering alone. Now I go high upon the mushroom again. You wouldn't think a place like this could bring such pain. You can see so far it's painful to recall the regrets you have for things you did before. I can see across the ether to the coastline of Phoenicia, the sweetly smelling pine trees, dusty arid plains, the olive and the hookah, the hummus and tabbouleh, the summer sun and gentle autumn rains. But I left this land of beauty before it turned to tragedy. Everyone I knew there had their horrors still to come. Israel's foul breath fanned the flames of civil death. My anger boils how little I have done. When I go high upon the mushroom again, you wouldn't think a place like this could bring such pain. You can see so far it's painful to recall the regrets you have for things you did before. Just out of Kendal there's a ridge with a mushroom where walkers like you could sit to see the view. You can look back through the ages, flip back through your life's pages. Perhaps the past will point its finger back at you. Maybe the past will point its finger back at you if you go high up on the mushroom.
According to the laws of evolution, Homo sapiens is nature's masterpiece, with a huge advantage, the special gift of language, the only creature who's bright enough to speak. But lesser creatures don't fall down in admiration. With paw and claw, they scratch their head in doubt. 'Cause in every sentence that they hear, a certain word appears, and they wonder what the fuss is all about. The word in question refers to reproduction, a major part of Mother Nature's plan. But to turn its simple truth into a subject of abuse, those speechless species simply fail to understand. So they say, chuck it, stuff it, take control of your mouth. If you feel it coming on, hold your tongue and say nout. Smother it, suppress it, take a breath and bite your lip. The F word, forget it, don't let it. Get a grip. Yes, strip it, skip it, stick it in the bin. Wipe it, swipe it, skip that flipping thing. Time to show the world that you can do without. Clean up your act and leave the F word out. Yeah. Sack it, ditch it, drag and drop it, press delete and don't infect the parrot or the poor parakeet. Stop puffing and panting out all that CO2, save your breath. Save the planet too. And should you lose control and need to get it off your chest, give a £5 to charity for every single F from February onwards to the end of the year. And your F's will turn to blessings and your conscience might be clear. Animals tell you speech is overrated. Survival of the fittest, did you say? The F should stand for fun. We'll settle for being dumb and leave you lot to curse your life away. We're off into hiding, away from the effing and blinding, and leave you lot to curse your life away. February.
Gotta get me some religion. Wanna join the Baptist church. Gonna get me some religion. Wanna join the Baptist church. these blues. Pick my seat, sit down. And when the spirit comes, you know I want you to. Pack up my suitcase, head off down that road. Pack up my suitcase, head off down that road. I said farewell my church, may the good Lord bless your soul. Bless your soul. Bless your soul. Gonna get me some religion. Join the Baptist church. Gonna get me some religion. I'm gonna join the Baptist church. I'm gonna be a preacher, so I don't have to work. I'm gonna be a preacher, so I don't have to work.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, though I could never do you wrong. I knew it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. Oh, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love.
February in Paris. There was no snow, but the streets were magical, you know. They were searching for the city's heart, so they never left Montmartre. The flat was minuscule, but it was their jewel. At night in the ancient bed, they could hear beneath them the metro trains heading for the shed. By day they haunted the byways of Montmartre and watched the painters creating their art. The cafes played Piaf and Brel, a cliche but hell, it was all they wanted and more. They were in love. In Paris, that's the law.